the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
TV ena maso egusu amuti na they say the Yankopon aye adom both the MPP and the NDC have their substantive flag bearers. The NDC is coming in with former President John Dramani Mahama. The MPP is coming in with the Vice President, His Excellency Dr Bawumia. They say the aka and they say himfo ena ebeboa these two gentlemen, to Franca, Ediama, the two biggest political parties, your friend on running mate. The NDC, the Edi Bibinoa, and Abetubia, Yura Julius Debra, Diaba, Ecospio Gabra, Professor Jenana, Opukwa Jamai, or not in the partner, former President John Dramani Mahama, Momulusuye, Nipabi, Etese, Okujeto, Black, what I said, the same thing applies to the new Patriotic Party. Now no men they are about to inyina ba wiye she said there be a ade no atiesie ne say who becomes the running mate of Dr Mahama Bawumia e dia hodo de bebre kwa yate Dr Mati Opoko Prempe Napo yate Dr Osei ya Aduchum Education Minister yate Dr Apostle Opoko Onyina the Church of Pentecost panyini pa yate Dr John Kuma Deputy Finance Minister MP for Ejoso yate Honorable Joseph Osewusu, second Deputy Speaker MP for Bekwai, yate Yamami Frima Ose Opare, Chief of Staff. Just the people are wondering, say, who really is going to be the running mate for Dr. Mahama Bawumia? Now, Dr. Amache Boateng, a political scientist, which I deal with your poem trans was say, was share Dr. Mahama Bawumia di na over weakness be. As I weakness na wo nipa ba ko bi e wo MPP mu a o na betumi aboa no atumi akova sa weakness no ama breaking the 8 MPP for ka no aye so simple na omo atumi a retire former President John Dramani Mahama e wo politics mu eye enipa ben e na e wo MPP mu a Dr Amache Boateng e ka na asabi yenko na yenko ji enchiremu info na kasa
ani metsunku Ohia running mate runko a obema ticket no a balance onipa opia o say nipa simasi die obata papa yi hu yebeto ama ohia obisa so far onipa bi eni ho ananso bi eni ni ho nipa su but nanso ni bi o ho ya na ehadwen ya na bro so dodo di ehia obi ani nanso no nonso and say you ranso free say Dr Bawumia ticket is going to become a controversial ticket. Ghana yabako semu no yenya obi a oya Muslim a obedi o man no so da ohini this is going to become an issue in next year's election.
Okay. Religion a factor.
Okay.
Religion is a factor.
It is going to become a factor.
Why?
It's a very difficult question to answer, but it is going to become a factor for reasons at times very difficult to explain. So, a country no overly dominated by Muslims, Nigeria see. Now say, for some reasons, the country's history, any Muslim to become a leader, now a first one ever. Now it becomes a little difficult to really.
But we've coexisted for a long time.
Power is different.
Okay.
Vesting the power of the Constitution of Ghana in the hands of one particular individual. Implications no. And nothing other you say if this somebody because you say beto abano. Asem we empia. And another smart thing to do is to also address that issue now by getting a candidate. Honestly, a strong Christian. Our strong Christian background, known, established. Now I counter that argument, ahead of time. It is our share key issues here, media go here. Young call MPPPA, young penny pa, or Befiti, Sadeno, Mafi, young Twasso.
Papa, na obisu kase. So we obi to say Dr Mahama Bawumia waka se ono ko sano ne nuanom ebinu na dodo no aye Christians wono akra no maybe wono we Christian ansana why be Muslim ena wo hwe se de make say ye nyina coexistence no esi e fine na onyi ni say now we've moved to a new paradigm shifter ese yema omusoba
You bet me a cancer, our platform is in Koma Yedi. But going ahead, what the young say, we Piana say Impia. Young BD type. But then why should the party bumble? Because the party has time, the party has opportunity to handle this issue.
Okay.
You see, what's the political party? So nearby moi, on your who. Until you are quite on my note to me. Yes, home. And what are the factors as a political party taking into consideration? As somewhere I'm eating commercial number consultation, the amount. Okay, for more happy papa.
Yeah, and yet, Papa, Wadaruma.
Martin, free of charge.
Now, Papa,
party for
what religion? What about say nipan wo free ha we die ni and also
national representation I'm better because but no mechanism say obi obetimi draw crowd instead of zeroing in on regionalism obi a the physical presence and so be draw nipa abedom ikonu Abedom Mikona so going into the elections of 2024. So I religion as I'm making unconsciously, Ghana has been handling it. In most cases, they balance the ticket. In most cases, we have Christians as the leading candidate, and then they pick Muslims as the running mate. In most cases. So you could see that Ghana is conscious of that, of balancing the ticket. This time around, if the Muslim is leading, the argument is simple. You balance the ticket, the way we have been doing.
Okay. Now, sir, MPP amanyoko balance ticket na. Me the lives of Wow Fase, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe was who pebi. Na we were no so to nchen Dr. Osaya Wadukum, Minister for Education. Na one so abantia ni huni asem wonu so pribi between ono any Dr. Dutum wo nka be yi hwan
also me can say nipa obe draw crowd the crowd no we are share the regional divisions we are share areas population no dense and not you best settle on the account areas. And Sana, you zero in to individuals.
Okay.
It is fitting into Nipa Miano, the Ababa way. Some rebating up by me. Actually, a thing be be crab about the home. Sir, if I say, yeah, King, my party. The yes, settle just on Nipa Miano or Mutin appear. So we can take our time and then zero into the account areas and pick Nipadukra, Edukra, Dinukra, and but they could be a strategic individual. Meaning whoever suggested to Ronaldo the name Dr. Bawumia at the time of picking no. We be a free more. Like I said, Dr. Bawumia, and that is exactly who he is. But you're very calm and gentle. But politically, but you're charismatic.
Okay.
politically or charismatic. One share he's a charismatic person. He is politically. And we want to also, look at all these issues. But for now, you zero in to the account areas and picking names in Libya. Then we zero into Ashanti region. Who among them? And the public standing, no, a more two. Who among them? There's an interesting thing with the two of them. Omungina LED, free SHS policy, a very controversial policy. They engage the public in various ways, and there have been public reactions to their engagement and almost counter actions. Interestingly, at the very beginning, Napo engaging this professor from UCC in a way those of us in academia were not enthused. We saw it as very, very odd. Because who Napo, any education, and this professor from UCC, an expert, and then a candid opinion about policy, the first reaction was terrible.
His reaction was terrible.
It was very bad. It was very bad.
Reaction was terrible. And next say one said that need leadership qualities. American need the crash some baby different.
You see, that would be a general statement about governance. See, I was saying to me examine a pen some debris become home and suddenly I conclude this. Okay. One case pet when you the public standing pet.
Yeah, okay.
He might be skilled, very skilled in the issues of governance. He might be he's doing well in the area of energy.
Energy, okay.
As the energy boss, he's doing well. But on that particular issue, I said no, and he reacted. Dr. Adikum, now say Joy FM4 one more journalists here a video in them cancer market here. And almost call far baby than by but for another day that form. And the truth was the American came in and then he wondered why they have zeroed in on the negatives. So what about the positives concerning what we have been doing with free SHS? He also came in and challenged that position of the investigative journalist. But then he didn't end there. He went ahead and addressed the issue now. One more zero in.
Wow.
Yeah. He went ahead and addressed the issue. He handled it. And to me, that is a creative response to a major challenge. To me, that is a creative response. He didn't just take it lying down. He's defending his ministry. He's defending the government. He's defending what they have been doing.
And
without necessarily denying that, but the issue is, look, more can we more stands on and Yamapaka cry. Now you might negative. But that notwithstanding, yes, you are addressing a major issue. What can we also do? That was it.
Eti metuasia wamumienu nyina no akọ ministry ho pen na baako wono ne reaction issue bi ba was so terrible and na baako nso de obekire se mo ka negatives na mo ka positives ni bi and osan to aso address issue na eye edwaso na omoye no
papa pepe a very interesting development. Yanya friendly pano emir no ho. I was ministry like Juma Wamutin highly contentious. But at the same time, a very important thing to do because education but development into a minor education, entiasie ye ekwan a efa so ye detete o man ma no na ochina o man no koso nyina beto fom ena chei o this time no abesem
stem na besem
oh honey because that is the way to go o man bia o siesie no ho poor countries that want to move out of poverty, prepare themselves and place themselves on developmental path. The first area is education. Education, you zero into these 10 issues. Science, technology, and math, all those stuff. You prepare your citizens technically so that they understand issues and they know how to come out with solutions for them. That is the way to go, and the way these are being handled too.
Na just say enya wan say Uber US abrochimemu one state of California ama ne charter ema wono no schools or one otimi employ enkrofo na wom ye new design educational group in Los Angeles, California. Now, wama say California Education Board no cry. Wama say a member. Next, I know
entrepreneurial skills as I'm working. Entrepreneurial skills. I would say, can any campaign? Some are interested in the PA. He attacked intellectual. And in some cases, you're right. You move a classroom for. We appear at the dramatic true. Am I? It's me yet. It me say, that's why I say, Manu didn't.
Hey, and I know. Oko kan asem no. Kennedy upon asem. Was it branu ma wadwuma?
Aye.
Yeah,
yeah, do come out, Manu didn't. And say, as one making now, okay, the Jinna Minya meet my you. I say, one more, you know. And Tressa.
Okay.
Annie. Now, any to me translate your name, dear, into practicalities, and so bam for sure, or mine. But the picture has that quality of translating knowledge into usefulness, something usefulness. Plato, Freno, practical wisdom.
Practical wisdom.
Key, practical wisdom from Plato. A key quality in the literature you identify as crucial for leaders are free poor countries. Poor countries. This research was done by a Professor Kenichi Ono in Japan. Japan National Institute for Policy Studies. University GRIPS, GRIPS, Graduate Institute for Policy Studies, Japan. It is an elite school. We study poor countries and we study Southeast Asian countries are moving out of poverty. And some of the variables are there go Bakuni, practical wisdom. You know, Pierre will be. California, someone will come at the Sadi Eddie. Seriously speaking, every anybody who are in but Dr. Dukum will balance the tickets.
Nature say, candidate here, obey me a balance ticket, no Bawumia ticket, obey me a balance.
Background in the Church of Pentecost, a huge factor about the balancing of the ticket, Adimu.
Wow.
And the Church of Pentecost, it's a tough ministry in Ghana. A crap